How's everybody doing today? How we doing? How we doing? I see on the air is first. Ha-ing. I mean, you're the mod. You should be here first. If you weren't here first, I would be kind of concerned to be like, who's moderating this chat? Hmm. Is anybody here moderating my chat? Hmm. That could be a problem if you're not. Small notes. Small notes. Which we're gonna wait for Adaska and not Adaska for. So when they arrive, because I know they're scrambling right now, but that's okay. We're not gonna beat around the bush much. We've got some fun to be had. It is Dark Brotherhood Day. Why, hello, Sin. How are you, darling? It's a beautiful day. Okay, fine. I'm lying through my teeth. It's way too sunny outside. Ugh. Ugh. The sun is shining. Ugh. Oh, I'm glad you're good. It's one of those another beautiful day. Aha! Makes me sick kind of days. I guess I'm a witch because I don't like the sun. No, wait, no. You're a vampire. Kidding. I'm kidding. I have all the respect for vampires. Ah. Yay, my room is dark too. I have blackout curtains and everything. Because really, who wants to deal with the sun all the time? It's not. It's no. I mean, okay, there are people who like the sun and more power to them. But it ain't me. It ain't me. I turn into a lobster. I'll go out there and just lobster, a lobster. Not me. No, not about it. Just not about it. Absolutely not about it. So it's just not my friend, and that's okay. Not everybody has to be the same. I know that there are some people who like to go lounge on the beach, get a tan, play in the water. I like to play in the water. I like to lounge. Okay, moonbathing is fun. I like moonbathing. I like to hang out in the moonlight, play in the moonlight. And if there's no moonlight, it's totally dark, I'm even more for that. I used to go wander around in the desert at night because I lived in the desert, because, long story. Anyway, I lived in the desert. I would go out at night and wander around the desert because at night in the desert is the only time I like to be around because all the rest of the time it's just too damn hot. It is too bright. No, yeah. Yes, the beach at night is the best. The only thing you have to worry about is if it's closed and somebody sees you and they're like, oh my god, you're not supposed to be out here. Shit, I gotta get out of here. Ah! And you get those patrol trucks. I see you and you're laying on your towel or your blanket and they're like, why are you here? No reason. Oh, yeah, there is that. There is definitely that too on the air. Alright, but if you're on land, that large body of dark water cannot hurt you. It can't get you. Unless you're one of those people who looks at that large body of dark water and goes, Cthulhu, come and get me. Or, nah, fam, Cthulhu, stay away. Yeah, well, I mean, the tide comes in. Yeah, that is a thing that happens. A tide doth come in. And Cthulhu comes and tickles your grundle. Yep, yep, yep. Ah, okay. So, next week, this upcoming week on Monday, we are going to do our damnedest to finish the I mean, we're not gonna finish the Thieves Guild. We got about, okay, let me level with you guys. We got about 2 weeks worth of content left for the Thieves Guild before I kick it in the face and shove all of Oblivion into Saturday space. That's about where I am with it. Because 2 days a week is. Oh, hi, Bright! Welcome! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Welcome aboard the SSS More Horny. You now have your very own kink chamber. Please keep it clean. You can have as many partners in there as you'd like. As long as you keep it clean, everyone is consenting and everyone is of age. Saw you on Twitter. Aw, thank you. Well, I'm glad you saw me and I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. So, as I was saying though, Monday nights we're gonna switch to another game. Eventually, it's gonna be a thing because 1 day a week is gonna be enough for Oblivion. I don't want to scunner myself on my favorite game. When we finish Oblivion, I'm gonna put it out on the Discord server. Sin. I'm trying to do announcements. Sin. Sin. You are a naughty boy. Interrupting my announcements. So naughty. Just, what am I gonna do with you? Naughty boy. You deserve to be punished. Be in my kink chamber in an hour and a half. And there's your redeem. I actually better make that 3 hours. Anyway, so we're gonna go down to Oblivion 1 day a week. When we finish Oblivion, we're gonna jump into Skyrim on. I'm so glad you thought it was worth it. I'm gonna put a poll in the Discord server. Get my own chamber. Can I put cool growing rock? Yeah, you can put anything you want in there. It's a kink chamber, as long as everyone is consenting and of age. And you keep it clean. That's all I care about. Anyway, I'm gonna put a poll in the Discord server about whether or not we restart Skyrim from scratch, or if we just keep going with the character that completed the Dark Brotherhood questline. That's going to go in the Discord server. So if you haven't joined the Discord server, there is a link down below. You will get a say in that. That is all. I'm also going to be changing up what happens on Wednesday nights. I'm thinking Power Wash Simulator this week. So, yes. I'm actually going to put out a legitimate schedule tomorrow night. That is all I wanted to say. There. About this week's schedule. Oh my gosh. I have the Sing Redeem turned off because I strained my vocal cords this week. Between doing a guy voice for too long, the Halloween. Oh, you actually want to see the Halloween map in visceral cleanup detail? Okay. So I looked at the Halloween map. It is fucking massive. If we do the Halloween map, it's going to require at least 4 people to clean it. So, I'm willing to take volunteers. Who wants to buy and play this game? I'm kidding. We wouldn't be able to complete it. It would just be a stream of us struggling to get it done. Which is fine. We figured out what was wrong with Discord last week. We got all of that stuff cleaned up. So, we could do 1 more week. Alrighty. You know what? I will Fine. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. I have the wrong tab open. Let me run a poll. New poll. right. There is a poll up for Wednesday. There's a poll up in chat now for Wednesday. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. You have 10 minutes. Cast your votes. So yeah, I have. I'm okay with this. I am definitely going to be exploring some other games to try and figure out what we can do. When I do take Oblivion down to 1 day a week, I'm going to replace it with Final Fantasy X. It's going to premiere on a Saturday. It's not going to take Saturday's slot, but I am going to premiere it on a Saturday. Yes. Because I hope to have a guest on the channel for that, but more on that later. We're still trying to work that out, whether or not it's going to be a collab or just a guest. I don't know. House of Horrors map. Yes, the Halloween map is absolutely massive. It's huge. It's full of references. And in order to 100% it, it's just, oh my god, it's huge. There's so much stuff in it that you have to clean up. Glass items, boxes, chairs, anything that a poltergeist could pick up and use to fling around, you have to throw away. Anything. There's like 35 bodies. It's so bad. It's so bad. But it does have some advantages that other maps don't. So, I mean, we'll get more into it if it wins the poll. If it doesn't win the poll, I'm gonna look at the current. What is this? Apparently it's losing big time. Wow. Everybody wants Power Wash because Visceral Cleanup Detail is nasty. And it is. It's a gross game. It's gross. You're literally wading through guts and gore. It's gross. And while this is going, I'm going to load up today's game, if y'all don't mind. Because, you know, today's game gets to... Oh, I'm not going to load it up. I'm going to prep for it. Are you serious right now? Don't you autocorrect me to that, you butt nugget. Window, no. Great. Now we're doing stuff with this game too. I had to update the video drivers, remember? I haven't loaded the game since. Ugh, I knew I should have done this yesterday. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You've never seen anybody play Power Wash Simulator? It's a great game. It's super relaxing. Like, it is cleaning ASMR, whereas Viscera is just cleaning. Power Wash is cleaning ASMR. It's a great game. I was watching Gong play it for like 20 minutes after Viscera, and I was just kind of sitting back going, "Oh, this is glorious. I love that you're playing this right now. My dude." I know, I'm not supposed to be singing. Airy! Thank you! Also, I didn't know you were here. Thank you for coming. I didn't know you could even turn off footprint tracking. I just blah blah. Bunny! I'm still hydrating. Okay, Bunny, welcome aboard the SSS More Horny. You now get your very own Keek Chamber. Look at you. You can have as many partners as you want in there, as long as everybody is of age and consenting, and you keep it clean. No fluids left on the floor or anywhere else, because they start to stink. And I do not provide goblins to keep things clean. But you can hire some if you'd like. We're not about goblins to keep, I mean, we are about goblins, but we're not about slaves. So we pay goblins their wages. Everybody gets paid a fair wage. We don't feed our gremlins after midnight or get them wet. Nah, bland. No, 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 no. We love our goblins. We love our goblin. Specific goblin. She's my favorite cursed creature. We're still working all that lore out. You would like 2 goblins. Okay. Okay, so we're currently at 1 and 6. I'm loving this. This is great. One person's like, stand up. I want Viscera. I want the gore. Oh my god. Oh. Aha. Okay. Do you like this? Ari, are you trying to get a free Ara Ara? Because that's not how that works. I shouldn't have run this for 10 minutes. I should have given it like 5. I think 10 minutes is a little bit long for this poll. Long for a poll? No, no, no. Just me? My day was interesting. It was interesting so far. It's only noon. I got up at 7. I woke up at 4 o'clock on the nose this morning. I looked at my watch and I was like, why, body? Why? Why do you betray me like this? It's a day off. Why are you awake at 4? The hell? Yeah, I woke up at 4. It sucked. So I rolled over and went back to sleep. Which was kind of a novel thing. I'm not often able to go back to sleep because I usually wake up at 4. For that day job thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wow, you were streaming all night. Wow. We went to bed right after you started. Punch myself back to sleep. No, I just rolled over, closed my eyes, and was like, and I'm done here. Okay, what do we got here? Still 1 to 6. Who did you say would be good artist to talk to about getting a PFP made? PFP? I'm not familiar with that acronym because I speak Navy acronyms, not internet acronyms. PFP? Profile pic. Oh! Adaska. Adaska. Also, Bunny. Bunny is an amazing artist as well. Insert Bunny plug right now. And Adaska plug right now. Ari is also an amazing artist. There's a lot of art craziness going on in this particular chat right here, right now. Shout out to all my artist friends. Bunny portfolio where? It's on her Twitter. Aw, you don't have to be shy though. You have the cutest ears ever. Oh, I put it out there. Bunny has cute ears. Adaska also, has cute ears. I'm a boob head. You're not a boob head. Oh my god. Okay, fine. You know what, you guys? I'm gonna end this poll. Oh, Power Wash 1. Have I really been talking for 10 minutes about Bunny's arts and everybody else's arts? What? 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 You guys abused me by making me say ara ara. All I'm doing is giving back the love. Did I see the model? I did! I saw it on Twitter. It's beautiful. Profile pic. Oh my gosh. Hubby's been talking to you about your ear. Yes! Yes, of course he has. Dude, he rags on you all the time. Okay, so Power Wash Simulator it is. 3 hours of ADHD. Yo, I need that. I hyper focus on streaming. There's a thing. This is my hyper focus. And when I hyper focus on music, it's over. It is over. Okay. So Power Wash Simulator it is. Booyah. Now, how can I do this? I'm gonna exit that. And I'm gonna do this to Adasco. Boom. Ta-da! This is Valrose, one of Adasco's drawings. He is the Grim Reaper. And he is fine. Smash! Sorry. I get a little excited about Valrose. Yeah, oh, smash. Absolute smash. Smash all day, smash all night, smash! Because, you know, he's a Grim Reaper. And he's a ginger. He's one of On the Air's characters that she brought to life in a perfect, beautiful, and amazing way. And, yeah, exactly, Sin. Yes. Yes. No, you said something, and I agree with you. Yep. I want him to be happy, too. Okay. Okay. Alani has disappeared. But I'm not waiting for her anymore. I love her to death. She understands. So we left off. We were staring at Sithis. Respectfully. Oh, Alani, you're back! Fabulous. Varus is precious. Precious and deserves love. He does deserve love. Alright. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a kiss before dying. First, we're gonna do something really, really smart. Big brain moment. We're gonna go by motions. Big brain moment. Oh, okay. I didn't know you were here. You never said anything. And if you did, I missed it and I'm sorry. 7 a.m. How much money do I have? Not a lot. Shit. So we're gonna have to, like, until everything opens, we're just gonna pick up everything that we can sell. I said everything, not everything. You'll send the wrath? Now wait a second. I have not broken a single tenant. There's no reason to send the wrath after me. You just chill. You just chill over there in your nice, wonderful Scottish weather while I bake like a toasted cheeser over here in this horrible California weather. Oh my god, it was 100 degrees yesterday. Could somebody please send me an ice cube of some kind? Never mind, don't, nobody. Before On the Air gets up and brings me an ice cube and drops it down my corset. Again. He hasn't done that to me multiple times now. It's foggy and dark. Well, bully for you. Ice Cube, you say? Yeah, he's done that to me several times now. That was a headphone check for poor Hollis. that nobody asked for. Because I came up out of this chair in a hurry. Okay, here we go. I thought I just picked up food items. Oh yeah, I did. Mutton. Okay. Apparently I'm over my limit here, so have to stop picking things up. Actually now really looking forward to Wednesday. Power Wash Simulator.
Feel free to browse, friend.
Don't you talk to me about Thorinir. I don't care about Thorinir.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
That is legitimately the worst business practice ever. Don't complain about your personage. Don't complain about your competition. It's just stupid. Don't fucking do it.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Indeed I have.
That seems a fair price.
Really, Bunny? You've never played this? This game is fantastic. It's it's a classic. Dare I say.
You drop.
I'm gonna keep cutting her off too.
Excellent bar.
It's the game that came out in the before Skyrim.
That's a fair deal.
Skyrim is game 5. Oblivion is game 4.
A fine trend.
Yes, I'll give you the damn knife. Oblivion is objectively better in every way except graphics. I mean,
you've got a great deal there.
Subjectively better. I think
you've
it's
got
better.
A great deal there.
Better in the sense that okay, so it's
you've
better in some ways.
Bit of gold.
The cities are bigger, the NPCs are more interesting. Aw, that's sweet, Ataska. The NPCs are more interesting. The cities are better arranged. The storylines are with some exceptions more believable. I don't need that anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get these. I don't need that. Okay.
Thank you for your patronage.
You are. Wow. Okay.
Very well.
So hard to look at. Blah. Yeah, the Dark Brotherhood questline is so much better in Oblivion. Like, so much better. Also, the Radiant quests that, that's the wrong term. Because Radiant quests weren't really a thing when Oblivion came out. The technology wasn't there.
I have everything. You never know when you might need a good strong potion. Best to stock up
because it came out in 2006. They had to invent some of the stuff that came out for this game. So like how the NPCs will walk around and talk to each other. They invented that. So that's new. I'll take those. I will take those, and now I'm pretty much broke again, but I might make it through this fight alive, because oh my god, is this going to be a pain in the tuchus. This is going to be a pain in the tail. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna suck. What did I steal? Oh. Yeah. Hey, Gong! How you doing? How you doing? Like, what did I steal? Of course I stole something. I'm in the Thieves Guild. Let's go fence that real quick. Just real quick. Since our fence is literally in the city, I can go fence that and make some money back. So I just dumped it all into healing potions, and I still need some fucking lockpicks. I'm gonna probably get into the game. Oblivion Fall. Ah, Fallout's. Okay. Okay. I did not like Fallout. Just gonna be totally honest with you. I did an interview to go. Once upon a time, I was trying to get a job at GameStop. The guy asked me what my favorite game was. I said Oblivion. He was like, "What about your least favorite game?" I said Fallout. Blew his mind. He was like, "Why didn't you like Fallout?" Because it's ugly, okay? The game is ugly. I don't like Fallout. I love the stories. I love the lore. I can sit and listen to the storyteller talk about it all day, but I did not like Fallout. And yeah, Gong, I'm so glad you're not dead. But it's also kind of your fault that I'm about to be playing Power Wash Simulator on Wednesday nights, so thank you. No, I don't! Go figure! And yes, Alani, I know you hate Fallout. Yes, it does, Blight. Yes, it does. Also, the entire karma system just sucks. Especially since I play Oblivion the way I play it.
Ah, yeah.
Excuse me? Could you, like...
Shadow hide you.
Go somewhere, do something, so I can fence shit? Because I like to, you know, sneak around in the shadows and kill people.
Ah, yeah.
A karma system irritated the absolute motherfucking shit out of me. Yes, Gong. That is the entire point.
Ah.
Sithis,
Shadow hide.
are you going to be a useless piece of shit, or are you going to buy things from me? Okay, bunny. Now where did he go? Oh, you are a useless Dunmer. Useless. I like, you know, I like the post-apocalyptic stuff that's overgrown. You know, when the world has already retaken everything. Not the... I like to write about post-apocalyptic... I swear my tongue is useful for more than just talking.
Ah, yes.
There we go. Steady with the Dunmer slaps. Hey, hey, hey. I only mean it in love. Yeah. I mean, there are some games that really nail it.
I be such a soft touch.
Oh. Are you a soft touch, Pathos? I take back everything I said.
That's a good deal.
Let's take a look at this guy for real.
Don't forget, only I can fence the most difficult items.
Still pass.
Shadow hide you.
Still pass. Okay, now we're gonna go kill somebody. It's gonna be a good time. He's an old Dunmer. Yes, he is. But, I mean, we're still playing Smash or Pass, and, just because he's old doesn't mean He gets a pass in Smash or Pass. or, you know, that means he gets an extra pass. Okay.
What is it?
Hi.
There's no problem, is there?
Pass.
Stop talking. Enough.
Excuse me? Who the fuck are you? Okay, see, my, my infamy is getting kind of high. Really need to advance the, main story quest so I can close those Oblivion gates and get some fame. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Balance. Balance is everything. Woo!
Yes?
What's new with you? They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Ultima.
Okay.
It seems Somerset
Uh-oh. The music changed. We're dead. Shoot. I was supposed to be sneaking!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I smell incense. Ow! Fuck me, he's got burning arrows. Don't let him hit you, don't let him hit you, don't let him hit you. Strafe, 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 strafe. Ow! Fuck you, you stupid Bosmer! You know what? You know what?
Show me what you've got.
Ow! You dick! Where'd you go? I knew the stick was gonna come in handy. Uh-oh. It's right after I said that! Yeah, that's, helpful. Problem. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Ow, fuck you. Okay. Now we're gonna swap to Dagger of Depletion. Because it's got fucking magic left. Booyah! First try! Yes! Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll wait. Golem is dead. I must now journey to the city of Anvil. Pick up my reward. Oh, sorry. I was way too happy about that. Being the first try. That made me so happy. Ha ha. The last time I did this fight. We're just not going to talk about how many times it took me the last time. Oh my god. We're not actually going to wait. There he is.
No. No! I'm too late. I thought I could get here in time. Thought I could stop you!
Keep yelling, please.
By Sithis, what have you done?
Please keep yelling.
What madness has claimed you?
Mm.
You have betrayed me. You
No,
have
never.
betrayed the Dark Brotherhood. Why? I am here to end your miserable life. But I can see the confusion in your eyes. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Your first dead drop contract. You carried that out, killed Saladin. After that, you
Is that how you
eliminated
say
the
his name?
Draconis family as ordered. Then, betrayal.
Voice.
Your dead drops went unvisited. Your targets ignored. Instead, you've been systematically killing off all of the members of the Black Hand.
Oh shit.
Jocasta, Shaliz, Uvalovani, Havelstein, Horblood, speakers, and silencers all, and Umgala, the listener himself! The surviving members of the Black Hand know that you're innocent. They know you are only following orders.
Welcome back.
They believe I am the traitor.
I will do anything. Just keep talking.
The traitor somehow switched your orders and has been sending you to the wrong dead drops.
What?
You and I have been deceived, dear friend. We must find out who is behind this betrayal. We haven't much time. I am hunted day and night by the Black Hand. They want me dead. Here is what you must do. Go now to your next dead drop, lie in wait, and confront whomever drops off the false contract. Uncover the true traitor's identity, and then I'll wait.
Okay. You got it, pal.
Now go. Learn the identity of...
I just want my arrows back. Okay. I do believe our esteemed speaker has just learned why dead drops are a really bad idea. Oh yeah, yeah, I interrupted Lucy and he was done yelling. If he'd have been yelling still, I wouldn't have interrupted him. Please keep yelling. Angry, yelly voice. Please keep going. Hi, Bunny. Oh, Bunny. You missed it. I'm so sorry. You missed it. I have every right to be thirsty for that angry, yelly voice. You missed the sexy voice. Somebody clip it for Bunny. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be on the VOD later. Wait, no, not Adeska. Yeah. Clip it for Bunny. Stick it in my friggin' Discord. She can watch it later. Okay. Oh yeah, here it is. There is nothing here. Let's see who leaves it. Confront the person who leaves this crap. There he is. What's up, dude? Hey, you may have noticed the Discord server went under a little bit of a remodel yesterday. Bunny was absent for the angry, sexy yelling, so, you know. Hey!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. It was the robed man. He paid me to put those things in the barrel.
Oh, really?
I don't know his name, and his face was in shadow. He called to me yesterday as I walked by the lighthouse. I think he lives there. Or he did, anyway. He told me he was leaving Anvil. I'm sorry, but...
Tell me everything, or you're gonna fucking die.
No, please. The lighthouse, just outside the city walls. I think the robed man lives there, in the cellar.
Why did you?
I don't know what goes on down there, but there's a horrible smell coming from underneath that door. It's like something died inside. Listen, that's all I know, really. Maybe Ulfgar Fall Guy can tell you more. He's the lighthouse.
All right, fuck off.
Just leave me alone, all right? I don't want no trouble.
Turn around.
Why, you dirty little thief! How
I
dare...
can smell you.
Say what you want, pal. You were gonna keep my money. That was my money from the dead drop. I feel no guilt. None. None. Absolutely none. Oh, I'm being pursued by guards. Alright, fine. Hi!
Stop!
I'll pay the 20.
That's good. I was hoping you'd resist arrest. Okay.
What is wrong with
Here's
your
the
face?
procedure. We go to the castle.
Oh my
We
god!
search you. Confiscate any stolen goods.
Um.
Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
Hey, sure, Mr. Pugman. Yes. No, they don't all have the same face. So what happened was, and I'm not memeing this. When they went to make the guards in the creation kit, they literally just hit the random button. The fish trying to pass as human. Well, there is a quest in the city of Coral that makes a reference to what is that story called? It's one of the H.P. Lovecraft with the fishmen. Shade over Innsmouth, I think it's called. So yeah, that's a thing. So there are references to that in this game. Hey, Ulfgar! Ulfgar? 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 Ulfgar. Ulfgar. He liked the sharp teeth. Why is it? Ulfgar. Why do I always have to go all the way up to the top to find you? Ulfgar. Why does every floor... Why does every floor have a fucking bed? Because I'm stupid and I'm going around in circles. Okay, I are blonde and going around in circles. Vicente's sharp teeth are best. Bet. We'll do the Mages Guild and stuff, and introduce everyone to Janice Hasildor, and see who wins the vampire contest in the polls. Because you know chat be thirsty for vampires. Where is this clown? Wolfgar! Wolfgar? Wolfgar. Feel a bit like Jarvarg in Norseman. Orm! Vicente's best. You are all entitled to your own opinions, and that is the best. Okay, I came over here. Where's... Oh. Wolfgar's over by the dock. I mean, there's lots of vampires in this absolutely marvelous series of games. If we were to compare them all the vampires, I have absolutely no doubt that Alani would still say Vicente
Well, now,
is best.
What might you want?
I want the key to the cellar.
Oh, do you now? And just why should I give you that?
Because the Dark Brotherhood demands it.
The Dark Brotherhood? Oh, okay. Here's the key. Just don't hurt me. I won't say a word, I swear.
It's amazing.
If you're here to...
It is amazing how, like, I'm so big and tough and scary wary, and then you mention you're in the Dark Brotherhood and he pisses himself instantly. He's like, I'm sorry, please don't hurt me. Hurt him anyway. I love how many murder hobos we are. I'm so proud of my murder hobos. Maybe I'll hurt him later. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to save my speaker, who, I don't know if you noticed, I think has the sexiest voice in the game. So, and I'm motivated by voices. Voices do things for me. So, we're going to try to save my speaker. If I find the door. Hi, Toru. I see that. I can find the damn door. Do it with style. Oh, there we go. Ah. That's a dead sheep. Music has changed to the fight music. There's an animal in here. I am out of lockpicks. Take him to the king chamber and torture him with pickles. Pickles? It's so quiet. So, once again, I come up against the problem that I don't have any lockpicks, which is unfortunate. Because I need them. Oh, wait. It's average. Do I have the average one yet? I needed alterations. Alteration. Okay, I'm nowhere near. Alright. Unfortunately, I need to go get lockpicks. I was so excited! Great. Saving the speaker has to wait on getting fucking lockpicks. And I was gonna get them when I forgot. Well, I was talking to the fence, and I was so sidetracked by the game of Smash or Pass that I completely forgot to get lockpicks. Shame. 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 Somebody pull my ears. That's shame. That's just... That's the wrong garden anyway. Now, if Podge were here, she'd be like, I'm not pulling your ears, that's a reward. That's kinky. I mean, you know. I mean, that is not a tenant. You can't just make up tenants. Alani, you can't just make up tenants like that. That's not... You can't just make up tenants. That's untenable. Ha! Besides, I ran out of lockpicks doing another quest line. You I am being bullied. No! You can't... No! You can't do that! I am not going to, Toru. What the fuck? I am the captain of this ship.
You wear the shadows well.
Thank you. Oh my god. I used to be able to get fucking lockpicks from you. What the fuck?
Shadow hide.
Why can't I get fucking lockpicks from you anymore? I'm not funny. You guys are a train wreck. You're like, haha, it's not funny, it's hilarious. We're gonna get together and bully our best friend. Nobody wants to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning because 5 o'clock in the morning is gross. Oh, Adaska, you missed that. I have strained my vocal cords. So I took off the sing redeem just for today. It's just for today. It will come back. It's literally just for today. Oh, thanks, Bunny. Also, bye. I hope you have a wonderful day. Why has...
What? Have you heard? Adamus Philida has been killed. Murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. It can't be. Without question. Do you ever buy ingredients from the main ingredient? Can't...
I love that they just slid from one topic to the next. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just overdid it. A lot of yelling. And singing. Mostly yelling. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just want this fool to come out so I can buy lockpicks from him. Like, you don't have to guilt me. You really don't. I know that I goofed. It's fine. I broke the #1 rule. The #1 rule of singing and of hollering and voice acting and all of that other stuff. Broke the #1 rule. Warm the fuck up. Yep. #1 rule. I did not warm up. I strained my voice. Warming up is very important. I'm looking for Darji, who no longer has a map marker on his head because he's not my fence anymore. But if I can find his ass, I know he will sell me what I want, which is lockpicks. I always breathe from I breathe from the diaphragm anyway. It's just a better way to breathe. Oh, thank you, Adaska. And the best thing about breathing from your diaphragm is it actually helps prevent, if you are actually sick, like if you get sick, it helps to prevent pneumonia.
I'm Otumi. Ha! I'm through talking to you.
Wrong Argonian. Now I'm not I'm not going to be the one to say that they all look alike, because they don't. But I just saw an Argonian, got excited. I was like, "Yay, an Argonian! It might be him." No. I mean, for those who are going to be doing that, it did not help me. Not even slightly. Ever again. Yeah, alright. It's so frustrating when you run out of lockpicks. Well, that's your hint, Toru. There's your tip. Breathe from your diaphragm. Well, duh, Lonnie. Wow, that guy, like, phased in weird. There he is! No. Yes! Yes!
Are you looking for?
Yes!
It should be good.
Fuck yes, lockpicks. Oh, you beautiful bastard. I will take all 100 of them.
A hard bargain.
Ah.
Well, just
Finally. Finally. Now we can go back to what we were doing. God. Yes, I have map markers. There it is. Map markers and elsewhere. Because I have a mod that lets me go to elsewhere. Maybe we'll explore those at some point. Miso! There you are. How you doing today? Alright. Finally. Fecking finally. We can do this.
What can I do for you? Goodbye.
Alani. Alani. Alani, explain, please. Lore Master. She's the body in the room. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Now we can do this. Go into sneak mode. This body. Sheep. He killed a sheep. It's just a fucking mess. First try. Why are the dogs all invisible? What mod broke that? That's a naked man. Oh, Mizo with the timing. Oh, Mizo with the timing. Mizo with the timing. I walk into a room with a head on a platter, makeshift altar, and Mizo wants me to chuff. Okay, I'll hydrate some more. I was hydrating in preparation for a chuff, but yeah, I'll hydrate some more. It's fine. Mizo just wants me to turn her into a puddle in her chair. It's fine. Now take a drink. Okay. That also gave me a moment to recover from Wah! Trader's diary. It's all right, Mother. It's almost over. I'm close. So out of context. You shouldn't think like that with your mother. Aw, you're so sweet. So basically, the trader is like totally obsessed with Lucien LeJohns and killing him because Lucien killed his mother as part of a contract. And yes, I just picked up the woman's head. I'm gonna take the diary, not look at the naked man. I forgot there was a chest there. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Woohoo! Ah! Waha! Okay. 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 Now I have to go. Hey! Don't call me out like that. Oh my god. Rude. Says the person who's like, you know, all about Vicente's fangs. Oh, hey guys. Look at that. I saved.
Silencer, at last you've arrived. Fear not, for the crisis that has threatened the Dark Brotherhood has finally come to an end. I am Arquin, speaker for the Black Hand. As you can see, we have dealt with the betrayer, Lucien LeChance. No longer will you serve as his puppet.
You
It seems LeChance
bitch.
wanted revenge against the Dark.
You fucking whore.
When we confronted LeChance, he tried.
Alright. So,
Let the Night Mother hold you in her cold embrace.
Hello.
want to see something funny? Doot, 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 doot.
May you always walk in the shadow. What? What? What is that? Is that a head? No, no, it can't be. Sorry, Speaker. I'm distracted.
Oh, I got 2 redeems. Aries over here making sure I take care of myself by hydrating. Stretch. Gee. Uh. Uh. Oh. Oh. Mm. I stretched and popped my back in 3 places. God, that felt good. Thank you. Oh my god, Adaska. So yeah, he had a strong reaction to that head, didn't he?
Dear speaker,
Yeah,
may the night... Dear
let's get this
you
over
must
with.
understand our need for darkness and secret.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, wait till 3 a.m. Those stretches are dangerous.
Dear speaker,
Yeah, let's... What?
dear speaker, you must understand our need for darkness and secrecy.
Wait. What? I hate you so much, Arquin. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. God, I wish I could feed your soul to Sithis slowly. One tiny bite at a time. Fine. It's fine.
Dear speaker, when darkness shrouds the empire...
Okay.
May the...
It is 12:46 p.m. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm so stupid. I can't read. Ah!
Dear...
Fuck. You fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. I can't read. Okay. Ah. I got these heavy boobs. Heavy boobs.
Dear speaker,
Can we go now?
the night... Very good.
I still hate Arquin.
Behold the Night Mother. The
Also
locals
pass.
call this statue
Shut up.
in a
Shut up. Just do your thing.
unholy matron. We of the Black Hand beseech you. Reveal yourself now, most magnificent Night Mother, so that we may seek your guidance.
Also, to anyone who's ever played Skyrim, this is why I say the Dark Brotherhood is so much better as far as the Night Mother goes in Oblivion. Oblivion's Night Mother is so much better. So much better. There she is.
What is the meaning of this desecration? Who has disturbed my ancient slumber?
Dearest Night Mother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need.
She wasn't a
The Black
maiden.
Hand
She
seeks
had
your
5
guidance.
children!
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
The traitor is dead, dear mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
Foolish little girl. Lucien LaChance served Sithis till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal. Restoration is impossible.
Enough. Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
What treachery? The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him.
You can't. She's a ghost. You can't. It's fine. It's fine. stealth build. I'm a stealth build. We're all stealth builds. This is so stupid. I am gonna take your money. Take your money.
So, at last we meet. I have been
I forgot she
your
did
strange
that.
journey through the Dark Brotherhood, young one.
Yes.
Your killing of the old man Bainland.
Yes.
The execution of Adamus Philida.
Well, he deserved
The
it.
way you stalked and murdered each member of the Draconis family.
I'm sure they had it coming.
Your purification of the Jadenhall Sanctuary.
Which didn't happen.
You, a mere underling, even managed to single-handedly eliminate half of my Black Hand.
That's fair, Mizo. I reveled in their slaughter. I see nothing.
Ah, so you choose to play the stoic, hmm? You remain silent even when faced with my terrible countenance. Your silent obedience is to be commended.
Smash.
If only my other children had offered such reverence. You see, I have known of Matthew Bellamont's intentions since he was just a boy. I knew of his thirst for vengeance. I could have informed my listener.
Baby.
But I refused to reward such
I was kidding, Mizo.
gall is weak. Indeed, I allowed Matthew Bellamont to proceed on his destructive course, just as I allowed you to intercept him.
Our destinies were intertwined. Oh, it could have been more than just our destinies.
Yes, dear child, yes. The dread father.
All right, all right, all right. That's it. I have had enough. And this is another. This is a skeleton, not a mummy. I'm not disrespecting the Night Mother. Love you too, Toru. Have a good day at work. Oh. Oh, I wish I had, remembered that she did this and, emptied my pockets is. Cause there ain't no coming back after this. I mean, I suppose I could God mode it up and just take everything.
You've returned. I trust you've waited.
I'm ready.
Very good. Now begins your true.
I can feel Alani being like, disapproval, disapproval. Well, that was it for the Dark Brotherhood questline. Now we're gonna go look at the listeners' quarters, because I have the key. I'm sure everybody noticed the double doors. Double doors happen because one of the mods that I have kind of overlays this one. So everything got doubled. But I now have an altar. The black altar. The listener's relics. Which I also have to open twice. The listener's sanguine armor. Oh, I have black hand robes now. Extra security is right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The only complaint that I have about the listeners, quarters is that they're just not well lit, which I suppose adds to the ambience and, also, you know, it's nice. It's really nice. It's just not well lit. And I can never remember if this chest is one of the ones that resets or not. I can't remember. But the one in the main area of the sanctuary that's called my chest is not a reset chest. Because every day the random chests reset. So if you put your stuff in a chest every 3 days, if it's not marked, that chest will reset. But I could put anything I want in this chest and it will not reset. Yes, Bethesda games really are fairly well lit. But like, some of this stuff I'm really not going to bother saving, but I want to keep the shrouded armor. It's my shrouded armor. I'm still attached to it. I want to keep it. I also want to keep the black hand robes. And I'm going to be a naked Khajiit for a minute and run around the sanctuary. Hi, Vicente! I'm not naked. I'm not naked. I'm not naked. I'm totally naked. Naked Khajiit! Running through the sanctuary! Ah! Yay, naked! It's probably not why Alani is going yay. She's probably going yay because it's Vicente. Not because I'm... For fuck's sake! Open. Grab. There it is. Listener's Sanguine Armor, which is like... It is like the baseline Dark Brotherhood armor, but better. Yep. I want the hood. I know there's hood. There's a hood in here somewhere. No? No hood? No hood. Okay. There's no lighting! Okay. I like the Crimson Scar armor as well. Unfortunately, the Crimson Scar armor is not made for the female body. It only works on the male body. I have put the Crimson Scar armor on a female body before, and she became androgynous immediately. And since I like my female characters to have titties, that was a problem. That became an immediate issue for me. There we go. Yes, tits! Love tits! Ah! It does look good on men. It looks fantastic on men. And eventually... Okay, so that is the Dark Brotherhood questline. Woo! We did it! Yay! Yay! Dark Brotherhood! There's Vicente, yes. And, but I hate Dark Brotherhood ended on such a downer. Such a downer!
Eat my ass!
Yeah, no, you eat my ass. Such a downer. You're so cute. You're like, okay. You're like, when and where? Such a downer. I mean, we lost our speaker. Whatever shall we do? He was a good man. I mean, as good a man as Speaker of the Black Hand could be. Wasn't really... Okay, he's around here somewhere. I have the fucking mod. I'm at the camp. Camp is here. The horse is here. Here's the camp. Here's the horse. There seems to be a problem here. There seems to be an essential NPC missing. We seem to be missing an NPC that I came to collect. I came over here to collect this NPC and he is gone. Camp is here. Horse is here. NPC is missing. Mayhap. The NPC has gone this way. No. There he is! There he is! Okay. Ah. Hey!
I hope I can help.
I want you to be a melee ranged combo. Boom! We now have Lucy and LaChance as our personal bitch. I mean, follower. And he comes complete with a horse. He is... I will never run out of inventory space ever again. Ever. Because even though he has an inventory space, he's a perfect pack mule. He also has personality. What the fucking fuck, dude?
Well met.
Why are you wearing armor? We're selling that shit immediately.
Goodbye.
Like, now. We're going to Coral and we're going to sell that shit because you don't wear armor. You do not wear armor, my dude. Ever. He actually has a person. The person who programmed this NPC was like, we are going to make him as much like... Yeah, no, it doesn't. We're going to make him as much like Lucy and LaChance as we possibly can. And they went above and beyond. They gave him the personality. He steals stuff. It's fantastic. He's great. If you go running past guards occasionally, you'll hear them yell pickpocket. And you know who did it. You turn around and look at him and he's just grinning at you. You're like, really? Really, my guy? She won't buy the stuff. I don't want to carry it around. But, yeah. So, my headcanon is that particular set
I
of
hope I can help.
inventory options. Inventory management. Don't give me fashion tips. Hey, I do what I want. Shield of Justice.
How goes it?
That's so much better.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is...
Smash. Hydrate. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. Also, if you give him a bow, he's an amazing shot. He only hits you in the back occasionally.
only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I want you to buy a bunch of chainmail shit from me, because I don't want it no more.
A good... That's a fair deal.
Oh,
That's more than I usually pay.
Well, good. Good for you. Oh, also, the Night Mother unlocked all of the cool stuff that the Blade of Woe is capable of. Look at that! Look at that! I'm not selling this. Ever. Because it's awesome. Also, I now no longer need the Dagger of Depletion. Because this does the same. This does so much more. So much more.
A fine transaction.
I mean, like, I want to keep that one though. I will hoard weapons. I hoard enchanted weapons because when one thing runs out of enchantment, I can just swap to another. It's a really, really, I'm not going to say bad habit.
Tell your friends about me.
I will tell everyone about you because you're sweet.
I can repair almost anything.
Oh, good. I like
Bye.
Rashida. Bye. Okay. I don't even care about Arquin. This is just, fuck you, Arquin. Alright. Okay. Do. Path of Dawn. Now Lucian and I are gonna come up here and... I don't remember who that is. Well, yeah. It's... I just sold something that I had equipped. It's always nice to have him as a companion. I mean, apart from the whole, you know, you can write little erotic fanfics in your head.
It is good to be back.
Yes! Amulet of
You're
Kings!
right.
The Path of Dawn. Oh, yeah! Okay, what are we doing now? We're going to the Imperial City to talk to Luther, or to talk to Boris. I love Boris. I try to save him every chance I get. Like, anytime... Unfortunately, you do have to do some escort quests with Boris. But, the voice actor for the Red Guards and Boris's overall manner kind of make up for that. Yeah, it's annoying, but he's still, like... He's still Boris.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
Got it.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
Somebody
Take whatever you want.
I did not mean to do that!
Greetings to you.
Did I just earn myself a bounty? By accidentally picking something up off the counter? No, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's an accident. Whoops! My bad! Oh, have I been hitting the wrong guy?
Good work. The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Deirdre cult.
No,
known as
I'm the one that picked it up, not Lucian.
Apparently, we're...
I found it there. What's our next move?
If you
Talk to Tarmina. Got it!
hope you
Going.
learned something from Tarmina.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the...
Yes, I will pay the cost.
That's true. Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pick up the tomato. My bad! It was an accident. Why is the button for sitting in the chair and the button for picking things up the same button? It shouldn't be the same button.
Speak.
Here she is.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about.
Yes,
How
yes,
can
that's
I
me.
help you?
I am fantastic. Can you talk to me about the Mythic Dawn? I found one of their books. I need to find out all about them.
I believe that his writings contain hidden.
Yes,
If you
Mankar
want to
Cameron.
find
Cray cray.
them.
Let's go. Can you talk to me
The
about the
whole-
Mysterian Xarxes? What about my third? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
It
Now, what does she want? Go up here and do the thing. Ah,
was
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
nice
gotta get.
chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
She's so nice. It always makes me feel bad that I skip her dialogue, but she's so nice. She's so nice. If you are in the Mages Guild and you have access to the the Arcane University, she will she won't be in that room. She'll be all the way in the back end, basically in a giant library, buried under a bunch of books. Arara, 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 arara. Was that perky and cheerful enough for you? Because I feel weird now. Okay, Alana, you have a good night. Sleep well. And pet all the kitties for me.
Good day. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Oh, wait, no, I talked to you.
You must be...
I need volumes
Happen-
3 and 4. Can I talk to you
I
about
don't know him
Gwyneth?
personally. As a matter of fact,
He's
feel
already
free...
late. I will wait for his ass.
Farewell.
Did you like that, Mizo? Good night, Alani. Yeah, well, Alani is actually diurnal. she is on a normal sleep schedule. That is not Gwyneth. You are not the elf I'm waiting for. Oh, you're so sweet. Why are you so sweet? Here you are.
I'm sorry, but I'm late for
Smash!
my appointment. I've no time to talk now.
Say it.
Alright, you're going behind the counter.
I'm here for my book, Mankar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Because Lucian was in your way.
Keep us in mind for any future needs.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't tell you how long I've been looking for this book.
I'm just gonna wait till he leaves the bookstore, and then I'm gonna bully him.
How are you?
I want you to leave the store. So I can bully you in the street, where Gwyneth can't see me.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'd smash. I would totally smash and probably destroy. Mm-hmm. I would break him.
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine.
Tell me about the Mythic Dawn cult.
The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know...
But you're in way over your head.
I beg your pardon? You presume to tell... I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons.
They killed the Emperor.
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes...
Alright. Just give me the book. Need the 4th book. On the air's right. Mizo, you are very sweet. And it's a joy to have you here. Are you just gonna stand in the street, my dude? Do you want me to pin you down and destroy you? Right here, right now? You are an adorable little
Hello.
Bosmer.
What's going on with you?
Black Marsh has become more dangerous.
Okay. Back to the mission. The sponsor. Here we are. Boris!
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out? Let's
Go into the sewers.
sewers run the blade.
Let's do it, my
Follow.
dude!
I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
And here's the annoying part. Can't get too far ahead of him.
Hello.
Can't get too far behind him. Just gotta watch him shake his ass. I mean, which is not all entirely bad. He just walks really slow.
Hello.
Hello. Because, you know.
Look out.
What are we fighting? It's a rat. I mean, it's a rat, my dude. And there's 3 of us. Hope you don't mind that I brought my Imperial with me. I get this one.
Not on this day.
Okay, seriously, overkill. It was one dangerous rat, right? And then these mud crabs. It is nice to have a guide in the sewers occasionally because holy shit. The sewers can be really expansive.
This one's mine.
But there's 2 of them. A zombie, Lucian? Really? You know how I feel about those things.
Get my back.
Get your back. It was a mud crab. Ooh. You know, I'll bet if I carried a torch. Wait. Wait. Where'd he go? Oh. It's fine.
This one's mine.
Then I get this one. I'm sorry. Did you want to kill something today? Do I have a proper mage light? Because that would be actually better at the moment. I do not. I don't have a mage light. Ah, I should have gotten a mage light. Ooh, oh, I see a box. A box!
This one's mine.
Okay, you guys kill things. I'll take the gold. Yeah.
Parry and strike.
Guys? Are you guys okay?
Stand ready.
Not a Daska. You're a naughty, naughty boy. Taking long naps in the middle of the day when a Daska wants your attention. So naughty. Shame. Whatever shall we do with you? Naughty, naughty, naughty. You deserve a spanking. Go get him, girl. Oh, it's actually a goblin. That was worth fighting, and I missed it because I was doing a redeem. Yay! Something worth fighting. It's got a lockpick. Aw. wouldn't wake you up by telling you you're naughty. I would just wake you up by biting you.
Look out!
Oops, sorry, Boris.
I hope I can help.
And there's only one problem with the NPC mod. Sometimes his face double layers, so he'll talk and you don't see any movement, and it's creepy as fuck. But worth it. Record one of the clips and set as an alarm. Oh my god! On the air. You don't have a biting kink? Oh, okay. Someone clip that. What, you know, you can clip things. You have the clip power too. Anybody can clip anything. I mean, not within reason. Anytime I draw. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then I won't, you know, I won't send you nips and nibbles. Aw, I ran out of enchantment on my Blade of Woe. Sad. Dare I say, whoa. Woe to me. No more enchantment on Blade of Woe. Nips and nibbles. More lockpicks! Nice. We're coming, we're coming. Okay, look, I'm gonna keep... Stick together! It's a mud crab, dude. Oh, he's going the long way. His pathing takes him down the stairs. Another mud crab! Wah!
This was mine.
Oh, well, well, you tell him to frickin' clip that. And tell him to show you how.
Look out!
Are you fucking me in the mouth right now? I don't have... Oh, I do. Thank God. There's child out... I mean, it's cooler today, but...
How are you?
But... Cooler than 100 degrees. It's 85. And there's a kid outside wearing... a jacket. Okay. Okay.
All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble.
Oh wow, Natadaska. I'm so glad I could help with that. Alright, I'll cover you.
Good.
I'm ready when you
Listen,
are.
I may not survive.
We'll do
I'm
this.
glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's...
I'll be at your back and your front. Ooh. Adaska with the call out. Look at that. Alright, here we go. We got Lucian with us. I have legitimately never brought Lucian along for this. So, this should be interesting.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes'
I can hear Raven's voice.
The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great. I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment.
Dead.
Brothers, kill this pretender!
There's someone else here!
Never brought Lucian for this before. Oh my god, there's so many people! Oh, I just shot Boris! He lived!
That's 3 more that won't be reporting back to their master.
I got a little excited. Yes! Craving subs, so I'm having carne asada fries. Ooh, yummy. Base ring of speed. Mythic Dawn Guard. Okay, crave. Come over here. Mythic Dawn Guard. Get my arrow back. Where is the third one? There were 3. Ah. Raven Cameron. I will take that 4th book. Thank you very much. Take that. Can't take his robes. Raven Cameron. That would be Mankar Cameron's son. Slain by my hand. Kind of a shit thing too, because he was actually kind of good looking. Sucks to suck. Hey Boris.
Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side. They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time.
Yes.
I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Yes.
Good luck.
Good luck and goodbye. Now I just have to get the fuck out of here. Bunch of Mythic Dawn bullshit in here. They literally expect people to, you know, follow their ways. But like any cult, they live in a sewer. They literally live in a sewer. Crumpled pieces of paper. But their books are worth money. Porline Shadows is worth... I have a feather spell. I have a feather spell. I have a feather spell. It's gonna get me out of here. Oh, it's only 5 points. Oh! No! It's only 5 points! Okay, 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 okay. Dropping the bow. Fuck the bow. The bow's worth like 2 gold. What? What? I'm a greedy kitty. We we know this. Y'all are fucking with... God, you're ugly. Oh! Why did I suddenly become third person, and why am I stuck? My feather spell wore off. Grapes. Oh my god, this is so dumb. I just want to sell something very valuable. Just want a 2-foot long sub with 2-foot long. Oh, sub. He meant a sub. I'm not.
Not.
I'm not that thirsty, am I? Jesus Christ. Apparently I... Oh. My magicka is at maximum. No, that's fine. I can use that. I know I'm over encumbered. Stop yelling at me. I need a better healing spell. Like, legitimately need a better healing spell. And now I'm no longer over encumbered. You bitch bastards. Kitty can move again. Lucian, what the hell are you doing? Ah, okay. He's like, what are you doing? Ah, what does she have? Oh my god, she's healing. Just getting out of the way. I think I'm literally standing between his zombies, and that's what's hitting me. Lucian's unconscious. Fantastic. Can't see a thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. Great. I can cast high-level restoration spells. I won't. Oh, that's not... Yes, there is a distinct lack of sing mode. Because I strained my vocal cords. Oh yeah, you were asleep. I put it out. I made an announcement at the very beginning. Yeah, it'll be back.
All right, the room with the table is just through.
It's okay.
I think. Good. Listen.
I forgot to save. I can't. Oh. Okay. It's okay. You don't have to be sorry. Nadaduska says, hydrate. Okay. Don't worry, I will be back on Monday with sing mode. Loud and proud.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mayrune's day?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm doing that.
Path of dawn is difficult.
I have been drinking honey water, tea, lots of water. I took a hot shower this morning and just stood there and breathed the steam. I did scales. I've been... I get to be the first knocked off this time. Oh, did I just hear Boris yell out my soul for the Dragonborn? I think I did.
That's 3 more that won't be.
It was an accident, Lucian. I'm sorry. It was an accident. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lucian. So we don't shoot Lucian. And that is why. As that's why we don't shoot Lucian.
I know the part of the sewers you were. All right. I think.
All right, we're gonna do this again. This time, Gusto. Oh, we're not gonna shoot. We're not gonna shoot Lucian this time. Oh my god. He's the best companion ever until you shoot him. You only shoot him once. He takes instant offense. He's like, "Fuck you." I think you can turn that off. If you talk to him and you're like, "Dude, I'm sorry." But I was so amused, I forgot.
You will possess the key to enlightenment.
Okay. Look at him, he's just like single-handedly owning face. Oh no! You wanted to do this by yourself, bro.
To see the day Lord paradise awaits.
Oh, Boris died. Shit. You know what? That's fine. I was so happy the first time. Now I'm just like, I want to get through this.
I do not fear death.
I do not fear death. That's you.
Save me. I beg your mercy.
What the fuck? Yeah! What the fuck just happened? I just got bodied, and not in a good way. How?
All right. The room with. I think I'd. Good. Remember.
I'm gonna.
Listen. I may not survive this. I'm.
Are you offering it, Asuka? Are you offering? Okay, I don't want to have that conversation again. So let them come out a little bit more this time.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon?
Okay.
It's difficult, but the rewards are great. I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment.
1, 2, and
But do you
now.
have wit and
There's someone else here.
Brothers,
Kill them. For Lord Dagon. Paradise.
Now I'm gonna drop off the side.
I do not fear death.
I do not fear death. You know what's weird though? I mean, it's not weird. It's it's canonical. They do actually go to a paradise when they die.
Stand ready.
Oh, that was almost inched to death. Okay. It's time to stop being a stealth build in the corner.
That's 3 more that won't be reporting back to their master.
Or not. Okay, save. Why is it that fight went so much smoother? Okay. Taking the book. Taking the key. Taking the ring. Taking the key. I don't need the key. Take this. Take the gold. Taking my arrows back. That, okay. Wait. Where the hell are you going? Excuse me.
Now that you have all 4,
Okay, fine.
I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple.
I'll see you in hell. You guys saw that. He was like, I'm just gonna take off without saying bye. We just went through a life and death situation together, but I'm gonna say bye. I'm not even gonna say bye. I'm just gonna go. 205 gold. Take the books. Yes, they weigh 5 each, but they're worth money. Ha! Now I can see. Maybe later. Okay. How much later? How long you gonna make me wait? Oh, somebody's a lush. Look at this beer hidden in the corner. I wonder if the higher-ups know about the beer hidden in the corner. Alright, here we go again. Turning everything blue. Every area that we exit, I'm gonna save. Because, you know, the goblins we don't like. These are not our friendly goblins. Ah! I feel cheated. The friggin' the thing I got so excited about earlier wasn't there. Well, now I'm upset. Oh, and I missed? Now I'm even more upset. I only have 15 of these. Oh, that's... Whoa, whoa. Are we good? We're good. Are you talking about the goblin? Because if you're talking about the goblin, I'm only gonna make fun of you a little bit. Because I know you're just memeing. Oh. Okay. Potion of Clarity. Only use is making me money. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh. Well. Well. In that case, my dude, you better be talking about Lucian. Welcome back, Mizo. Do I want to, you know, pop up in some random person's basement? Absolutely! Because I want to get out of these fucking sewer. Out of these sewer? Out of this fucking sewer. Do I know whose basement this is? Nope. Do I care? Not a jot. Do I know what time of day it is? Negatory. Did she see me? Yes. But only because I was running. Run, sneaking! Let me just put that away. Okay. Now we have to go back to Tarmina. Oh, it's 1:56 a.m. Well. Oh well. I agree. I agree. I totally agree with that. Let's just finish healing up here. I'm gonna have to buy a better healing spell. Tarmina, do you not sleep?
Go ahead, please.
You know what? Hey, if you don't want to sleep, that's fine. Here.
To find there, it is a fair in effect. You've peeked. Check back with me tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the...
You do you, boo-boo. You do you. Ah. Okay. So what do we do in the meantime? What do we, oh yeah. In the meantime, we're gonna go to Anvil. Anvil, lay gasp. What is an anvil, you say? You know, she's got a point. London was pretty fucking gross.
Can you spare a coin?
You know,
Mitchell?
I can hear how you
Thank
know. Have at it, my friend.
Blessings of the shadow upon ye. Go away.
Okay. There's no place like London.
Hello, associate. Unlike some...
I'm ready.
Then allow me to explain the task.
Yep. Go on.
Pay attention, and you can
Oh,
learn a
illusion
lot.
training. No thanks.
You too.
What do you sell?
What can I... Only quality goods for sale here.
You sell one
What
giant
can I
pass is
interest
what
you
you
in?
sell. Major wounds. Yes. Thank you. He sells
Tell your friend.
all the spell I wanted. He sold exactly the spell I wanted. Instead of 8 points, 25 points. Look at that. Exactly the spell I wanted. What a happy little creamsicle head. He does look like he has soft serve ice cream on his head. Am I right? Is it... Am I the only one who looks at his head and says that looks like soft serve ice cream? Or is not the best. Is not the best. On the air, I think you're just hungry. I'm beginning to think that instead of thirsty today, you're just hungry. Smash Palpatine before... Oh! 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 Ew, miso. Ew. Bad miso. Reminds you of the poo emoji. Is Lucian on his horse following me, or... No. Okay. Okay, bro. Oh! You know, I was just making sure, because... Here comes a genius. Oh, maybe they want to attack. Unlimited power. No amount of power is that sexy. There's no amount of power is gonna fix that. No way. No way in hell. There is no amount of power that's gonna fix Palpatine's face. Mm-mm. That is a butterface. That is the. I would smash Deadpool first. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've been better.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
They say that I'm waiting.
Oh.
Hello, stranger. What can I do for you?
Cariel has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there. If anyone asks, you are a traveler.
No, friend. I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall. But good luck in your travels. Please excuse.
You didn't have to say it that weird.
Welcome to the
Hey, can
Let
I
me
have
guess.
a bed? I'm a merchant.
Ah, yes, thought so. Haven't seen as many. I don't.
I'll
Right
take it.
then.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
I offer the finest goods and lowest
Ooh,
prices
you
in
sell
all
me them.
Cyrodiil.
Yum, 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 yum. Sorry. What do you
Good
want
that
for
you want to
training it?
get better.
Blunt. Well, blunt force trauma will kill someone.
Pardon me.
Wah!
Did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant?
I caved last night and ordered pizza. Yes, that's right. Traveling merchant.
Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all?
Nope.
I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself.
You too.
You see the man standing behind you? He's the reason I don't worry. Okay.
Morning.
All that stuff about having to
What's
set
it
trolls
now?
on fire is a bunch of hooey. They don't like fire, but a good sword will cut them up.
He might be short compared to her, but he's still a menace to society. You can be a short menace to society. Alright, well, I'm just gonna take a nap. Oh!
All right, it should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall
He's
be
welcome to
following
join
out
me
of
in
sight,
bed.
along with
He
a
doesn't have to
fellow
watch.
battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you.
You don't have to protect me?
Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, once the mage has...
Yeah, whatever. Rest a little bit more. Oh yeah, she's cute. She's super cute. Let's continue.
You're a sneaky looking sort.
Thank you. Alright, Shadowmere. Have a good nap. All the backup in the world is coming with me. Boing. 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 Where is she? She's like hidden off the side of the road. How corruptible she. She's a battle mage, honey. She's probably already corrupted. People. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about this here for a second. The trope of the innocent mage that is like 100% a thing in anime, right? The innocent healer mage. Oh woo! I just want to heal my companions. It's a trope. It's overdone. It's overblown, and it's kind of dumb if you think about it. It is, because in order to study magic, you have to have something flowing through your entire being that probably tingles. Which probably gives you an orgasm. So whoever is doing the tingling is probably not so say-so. Dragon Pink totally doesn't do that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you're talking about, I mean, the healer. Healer. I mean, if you play Dungeons and Dragons or you play an MMO, you know that the party's life is in that healer's hands. You fuck up, you die. Don't mess with your healer. I mean, I'm not saying that... Okay.
I'm afraid you're... I'll be taken...
Oh, whatever. You... I do have a mace. How boring are you? Okay, so, I want you to meet my friend. This is Lucian. And the battle mages are finally making it. But what I'm saying is the battle... Lucian, I'm so sorry.
A pleasure.
I'm so sorry.
A pleasure to...
Okay. But what I'm saying is by the time they get to Battle Mage, if they're already Battle Mage, they're probably corrupt. And yes, I might also have a corruption kink. I've put a lot of thought into this. Where, oh, thank you. Where in a mage's life they would become corrupt? Where's the most likely point you can corrupt them? Because I have a corruption kink? I've written quite a couple of corruption stories. So, yeah. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. By the time they make it to Battle Mage, they're professionals. They're so corrupted. You know they're already fucking each other.
So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found?
Smash.
A she, you say? And she's dead. Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done.
They were barely even
No more
involved.
innocent deaths, at least for now.
Me and my
Done
companion.
well enough for yourself.
Well,
I'll pass along my recommendation to Raminus. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people.
I'm sure she'd look better if
I'm seeing you.
the light were a little bit less harsh. Yep, that's probably where that Widow's Peak comes from. Mm-hmm.
Yes? I can show you some new things.
We're both apprentices, motherfucker.
What can I interest you in?
Hugo Weaving would be jealous. Oh my god.
You too. Mark Gullet, Mage. Always keep your magical equipment.
Yes. I don't have enough gold. Oh. Shit. Well,
Be seeing you.
a less expensive way of charging those is to run into an alien ruin and get some Varla stones. But that takes time. But we gotta go back to Tarmina now. We got one recommendation for the Mage's Guild. Whoop whoop! Woohoo! Horse is stabled outside of the city. We jumped over Lucian's head. Good times.
What do you want?
I want you to talk to me about the Mythic Dawn.
To find there, it is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults
Okay.
to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by
Yep. Ah, she still says come back tomorrow.
You too.
Which means it hasn't been that long. So... Oh, that's right. We never finished Shaden Hall. We never finished Shaden Hall. Oops. I got the spell and then I left and didn't finish Shaden Hall. It's a do. I was like, hey, which one did I? Oh yeah. Cause I didn't.
Go away.
Okay, I'm going. Jeez, you a dick. What a douchebag. Just gonna run around. Mina. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Did I really? I did. I'm supposed to, you know, look at the books. I'm supposed to actually open the books and look at them. So the books, if you take the time to read them, are like esoteric nonsense. And they are nonsense. They are complete fucking nonsense. And I have extra copies of them, so I need to sell some of those. But, complete esoteric nonsense. But, and she finds this, the first letter of each paragraph gives you directions on where to go. Oh, that's always helpful. But she still wants the time, so we're still gonna do a Shaden Hall recommendation, which will take us right around this corner. I couldn't remember where the well was. I'm sorry. Couldn't remember where the well was. But now that we have I think it's still equipped too. Yeah, Jewel of Ramara. I can just go in here and be like, hey! Oh, but he can't breathe underwater. Oh no. Wait, where's the ladder? I did this last time too. I came down in here and was like, where the hell is the ladder? And I panicked and I just started clicking. And oh shit. I'm stuck because Lucian is on top of me and not in a fun way. More Aw. You are very sweet.
It's my pleasure.
I want you to hold this position. Hold this position, Lucian.
Be seen.
Okay. Now we're gonna come in here. Pick the Nern route. No. Because what I have is a Ring of Burden. It's a Ring of Burden. We're literally unable to do anything with it. It adds 150. Where the fuck did it go? There it is. You can do this. I've done this before, like. Got it over there. Grabbed it. Go up the ladder. I found the Ring of Burden. Should return it to Falkar. But I'm super over encumbered. And I can drop it right here. Pick it up with G. Oh, wait. I can pick it up.
Well met.
Follow me.
It's my pleasure.
And I can. You like dolls growing up, didn't you? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. You can hand it to him. And he'll, like I said, I will never run out of inventory space ever again. I just always forget that I can give it to him.
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
Everybody's talking about the hero of Kvatch. They say she actually went into an Oblivion Gate and destroyed it.
Fine.
Good to hear.
Did you actually put the ring on? Lucian,
Goodbye.
you an absolute mad
Good
lad.
evening.
You seem quite intriguing. Please.
Guys are all gonna talk to him now. Okay.
What's
Deetsan.
going on with you?
That's not Deetsan. Deetsan.
I avoid those things whenever I can.
Go
See
ahead,
you.
please.
Mwah!
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation.
Oh yeah?
I'll admit it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well...
Okay.
I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly.
Okay.
He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever...
Okay. Gonna go downstairs and look. See if he ever wrote big recommendation. Also gonna take that ring off of Lucian and throw it on the floor. Because he doesn't need it.
Good day.
Oh, you know, there's actually a really, really interesting question. When... According to the lore of the games, they were actually created by the Hist, which are sentient trees, tree gods, out of lizards, and they were shaped to mimic elves. So it is conjecture, let me say, it's conjecture that they were given breast tissue because elves have breast tissue.
How are you?
And it was to be appealing
What's going on with you?
to elves.
I heard people saying they ran into
Okay, now I have to find
goblins around
Falkar's
here
room
not
and I can
long
never remember
ago.
where it is.
I can't stand those things.
That's why. It was to make them appealing to other races. This is Falkar's room. Yes. Black soul gems. Oh my, Falkar, you naughty boy. What have you been getting into? Worry about the chest and thinking about appealing looks. Well, I mean, they were made by trees. Literally trees. Come on. Work with these gods. The gods were trees. I'm gonna say yes. And the reason I say yes is based on the books that are in the games.
What's this?
And
Black soul gems?
that's where I'm gonna stop talking about
this
it.
is worse than I'd expected. Alright, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my
So basically, Falkar is a necromancer. Necromancy is banned by the Mages Guild. What's up, Kick the Rocks? How you been? So, a necromancer was trying to murder us, but we got this quest. It is done now. Huzzah! Now we can do this quest. It sounds like a strip club. The Lusty Argonian. It's a book I actually have it in my inventory. Lusty Argonian Maid. It is a legitimate book in this game. What? I should study the books some more. How long do I have to, like, have them open? Game, are you gonna make me do this for a long time? Mm-hmm. The game's like, I know you can't read that fast. Nobody can read that fast. The Argonian in the book is named Lifts Her Tail. So, do with that information what you'd like. I crave not your downfalls, though without them you might surpass me. I mean, I'm assuming what you were reading made sense. It's hard to read nonsense quickly, because your brain will stumble on it and go, wait, what? Because it is nonsense. This is nonsense. It's like reading, about, what is that book called? If there's a book in the game that comes from another race that's, not really around in the games, but they're official. Evil people. Yeah, but see, tech manuals make sense. This is literal nonsense. See, that's a little different. Okay, I want to sell some of these because they are heavy. They do be heavy. I need to go to the Imperial City anyway. I literally just want the Oblivion Gates to open up. That's all I want.
What do you say?
So that off camera, I can close them. That's all I want. So I can up our fame. So nobody has to worry about that shit.
Well met.
Yes.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
No thanks. Would you like a bunch of dead drop orders that tell me to go kill people? Here, have a guide to Bruma.
You got a great deal there.
Mage's Guild Charter, I don't need that. I got you another copy of that. Summon Rufia's ghost. Yeah, I don't need that.
Thank you for your business.
You're welcome.
Good day.
It wouldn't let me sell the fourth book because the fourth book, oh, that's not what I wanted. The fourth book is a quest item. Okay, it should have been enough time that I can go talk to this woman now. I hope. I would like to. I would really like to.
Go ahead.
Mythic Dawn, yes!
I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes. I'll... The first...
Oh, God. What does it say now? It says... I need to keep looking. It's using the first word of each paragraph in the books. I need to keep looking and see where this leads.
Each paragraph are the key.
What is it?
I'm sure of it.
What's going
Thank you, Ari. And a purr. Okay. There's Rudy, love. Hi. How you doing? Those purrs. Let's see. Okay, so, you know, just for fun, we're going to look at the first word in every paragraph. Greetings, reader. Enter every night. Enter my palace. Endlessly roaring, offering red. Whosoever answers our whisper, hides enraptured, recorded, enslaved. The Oathbreakers, woe every reader that once understood Chim. He endeth starlight. May have deathlessly deny all your sons under nothing. Well, that made no goddamn sense. I'm fine.
What's going on with you?
Go ahead.
Did you find anything?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently.
You guys gonna stand over there and talk about goblins? We're over here trying to solve a mystery! The first word in each paragraph tells you nothing.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Normally I'd be like, let's go do another quest while we wait. But no! No! I just want to do this! I guess I could go talk to Martin. Tells me that's translated from whatever magical language they use. Nope. Nope, it's literally just Mankar Cameron's insane. He is legitimately insane.
I've heard you know how to move.
What do you want?
What'd you find?
I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mankar Camp. Excellent. Let's see. Yes. The first letter of each paragraph.
First
spells
letter,
out a
not the
message.
first word.
Write this down. Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun. Are you familiar?
Yep, I know exactly where to go. Thank you!
I've half a mind to go down to...
Okay, bye! Of course, right now is not the time, but I know where to go. I know where to go. I know where to go. Do do do. Da 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 da. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Allura. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Don't kill me. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Boobies. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Boom. Now we just wait till midday, which is almost here. Oh yeah. Gotta save. Gotta save. Gotta save. Otherwise, you know, Adaska could reach through the screen and smack me in the head. Doop 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 doop. I'm not making impatient noises. I don't know what you're talking about. You see how there's nothing? And there's nothing? And there's a fucking map of Cyrodiil. This is sus as fuck. Ah! Sus. Would I like her to hit me? No. I don't like being hit. I hate being hit. see the Mythic Dawn's sun and the map of Cyrodiil. Okay. Come on. Come on, midday. You're almost... Oh, you know what? I'm about to stand here for another minute, just kind of staring at things. Look at that! Boom. Alright. Alright. Now. We can go to the Dagon Shrine. Yes, I make funny noises. I know, I'm aware that I make funny noises. Back when I played Stardew Valley on the channel, Adaska couldn't tell if the game was making noises or I was making noises. This is a fact. That is not my horse. That is not my horse. Where's my horse? Oh.
What's going on with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
I avoid those things whenever I...
Sound effects give you life. Sound effects. Apparently, every noise I make apparently gives you life. Oh well. Alright, let's do this. We about to piss these people off. Like hardcore. It's cool if we leave Lucian behind. He literally teleports to us. It's fine. He's the best companion mod ever. Can we just take a moment and appreciate that in 2006... Okay, Nico. In 2006, they were able to come up with stuff like this. 2006. It's so pretty. Yeah, sure. Skyrim has better graphics. Do mod duties? Okay. You have fun. I'm gonna wait like 15 minutes and raid. Don't tell though. Actually, I'm gonna finish this quest first. Oh, something spotted me. Oh, that would be a cougar. Way the fuck over there. Bye, Ari. The cougar just fucked right off into oblivion. I saw it. You guys saw it. It vanished. Doomstones. But yeah, this is just so beautiful. Oh, there's the cougar. Let's kill it. Since it's going to attack us anyway. You know, I got a better healing spell. I did not get better destruction spells. I don't have enough magicka? Oh, wow. Wow, this thing eats magicka. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Like, don't you poor danger kitty, that thing attacked me, okay? It's magically delicious. Fruitalicious. We're gonna find the door. And we found the door. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna wait an hour outside the door. to restore everything. Because time heals everything in this game. Yes. Yes. And then I'm gonna save. I'm also not going to bother talking to anybody in this game, in here. I'm just gonna walk in and start shooting. Now you can do the initiate thing and take off all your stuff and go in and do all this other shit. But it's easier for mages to do that. Fuck that noise. He's just gonna stand there. He can't see me.
I do not fear death.
Now you're just gonna fight Lucian. But, thanks for the key. And my arrow back. Ya putz. I'm waiting for the rest of this. Okay. Oh.
You cannot escape the master's vigilance.
You want to bet? You don't tell me what I can escape. God, it's so nice to have backup. Yeah. Yeet. But it feels a little cheaty, so, you know, maybe I'm just gonna stop using him. Oh, jeez. Her Majesty. Wow. Nice. Oh, that. Let's put a pin in that moment, in that thought for a moment, while I assist my assistant here.
Be glad you will not live to see the day, Lord Dagon.
You want to bet, motherfucker? I'm using the wrong bow. I am dead ass using the wrong. Okay. Wrong bow. Lucian, don't tell me what to do!
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing. I do not fear death. The time of cleansing is almost over.
It's almost what? Okay. 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 Deadass. That is awesome. I would never abuse that. 13 very dirty jokes. It was intense. I'm a little turned around now. Probably should go between the torches. I shot this guy so full of arrows. There's arrows everywhere. I seem to have lost my my dark brother. There he is. He's excited. That's fine. No, actually, I'm not surprised. I had just low-key kind of forgotten. We had even talked about that. Because, you know, it's not something that really affects my day-to-day life, so I don't think about it very often. Not saying it doesn't make me happy, though. This just means that, when I tell you to kneel, you have to. Wait, that is not what I meant. Gold's End Worship. I know, I'm here to kill everybody. I'm not here to take all their stuff. But still, taking their stuff is fun. That was apparently not the torches I was supposed to go between. Maybe it was this set of torches? Yeah, this set of torches. Aim, center, mass. He had an onion on his body. Do I want to know where he had that onion stashed? It's probably a possess. Joke, technically. Oh, Mizo. On the air. Shut up. Stop cackling. Oh, Mizo. I really, really appreciate you. I do. And I appreciate the sincerity. But, the opportunity to make it a sex joke was just too much. I couldn't not. I'm sorry. I had to. He does. The opportunity to make it a sex joke was just too good. Can we talk about this later? Like, just you and me? When I'm not, you know, crawling through a dungeon shooting people in their heads? No, don't call me that, please. I mean, you know what? You can call me that if you want. Whatever makes you happy. In fact, yeah, you totally call me that. The more I think about it. Ah! Maykar Cameron has escaped! And now I don't... Oh, they lost me! They can't find me!
Only the chosen will run away!
That's because I cast a spell. I cast a spell, suddenly they could find me.
For Lord Dagon! I do not fear death. For... You cannot escape the master.
You know what? That one had a carrot. She had a carrot. Oh, she had a carrot. And when Gong asked me what's up, my preferred pronouns were, I told him he should call me Your Highness. Because, you know, if he's allowed to be a smartass, I get to be a smartass. Tuna! Hi! Damn it. Yes. Everybody's going to. You don't fear what? Death? Did you just disappear? Hmm. Hey, yeah, you have fun with that. You have fun with my ever so sexy Imperial while I, What is it with these people and having onions up their assholes? Just signing up for... He ran right past me! Where the fuck did he go? Oh, well, alright then. He buggered off. He was brave Sir Robin straight out of Camelot. Was not afraid to die. Our brave Sir Robin. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna take this. Nope, he's dead. I was gonna try and wake him up and save his life, but he did. Alright. Okay. Guard the waifu. Oh no. This is what happens when you start your day with Red Bull.
For Lord Dagon! Paradise awaits me.
You haven't even died yet. I will take my arrow back and some gold. Service rifle fixes bayonet.
For Lord Dagon!
Wait, oh, I didn't even notice her at first.
Die, unbeliever!
This is the part where you fall down and dead.
Run away!
She was here a second. You cannot escape. I do not fear death.
Come at me, bro.
I give up.
I give up. Wait, no, you're not allowed to give up. Come back here. Oh. I'm so sorry. I walk past a box and it's like, the box. The box grabbed my attention. What is going on here? No!
The dawn is breaking!
I'm stuck in a corner. Literally cannot move.
Die, unbeliever! You are weak. That's the gods you pray.
That's better. No. This is fabulous content right here. It's stuck in a corner, can't move. Ah!
Cleansing is almost here.
The cleansing is almost here.
Paradise
Oh, really? Oh, look! Look at this shot! Oh! Whoa! Look at this shot! Okay. I will stop nerding out over my marksmanship with a bow in a video game. This guy looks like a fucking pincushion. Right in the kisser. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going. Dude, what the fuck was that?
For Lord Dagon!
Hey, come back here.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
You can't escape an arrow fired right at your fucking shoulder. Okay, you had gold. You had a potato. That's, right in the liquor. Bet he's not doing much of that. He had a potato. That's, a raw potato. Who carries a raw potato? Insert really, really dumb joke about Irishmen right here. Lesser soldier. I'm gonna take that. What? What? Look. Lucian, how's about you stop getting knocked out? Killed it. Okay. Alright, we are about... I had it with this. Why are we back in here? Because I went the wrong way. That's why. Because I got turned around during all that fighting. Let's do the shrine living quarters. Because, well, I turned around and there's Lucian's face. Right up my nose. Or right up his nose. Or something. My bad, dude. Yeah, I guess we don't have to be, you know, crouched anymore. I think we've purged them all. Pretty sure they're all dead. Oh, that's why we had to go that way, because the gate's shut. Well, shit. It's, that's my bad. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Just gonna turn everything blue again. Because night vision, which we have established used to be blue, but is now green. There is actually an Irish YouTuber called the Vulcan who reads. Ooh, just take that. SCPs. Most of the time, he uses an American accent because, you know, voice acting. And his character is an American professor at a university. But, oh, poop. But his, let's see. We're gonna have to drop one of those books. Well, those are worth the least amount, so we're dropping that. His character, there is one that he read. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm drinking. This is a joke SCP, and it's St. Patrick's Day. We are reading the bag of holding potatoes." And he proceeded to read this entire SCP report about a bag that literally just holds an infinite number of potatoes. Oh! We missed a couple. Well. I crouched, and they lost me. Immediately. These guys suck at their job. Loose. Loose. Do not get in front of me when I have an arrow. Whoa! 3 times damage killed in a single shot. I love it. I love this bow. I love this bow. I pried it from the cold, dead hands of Golem, but I love this bow. Oh, how come he has more health? Oh my god, there's more? Okay. Another one with a carrot. I wonder what they're doing with the carrots. I'm sure they're not eating them. Wink, wink. Gotta finish this quest because it's driving me insane. I just went out. I just went out. I just went out. I just went out. It is a good shape. I would say it's the perfect shape, but it's a good shape. Okay. For fuck's sake.
I give up.
That one gave up.
I do not fear death. I do not fear death.
I'm over encumbered. I got hit with a burden.
Only the only the chosen.
You. How long am I gonna be over encumbered? What broke? What broke? Yes. Now we're speaking. Now we're on the same page. Yeah. Why am I over encumbered? Why the fuck am I over encumbered? Why did this go down? Something is broken. Something is broken and I'm not happy about it. I got hit with something and now I'm stuck. Ingy face. Okay. Everything's fortified. Fortify, 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 fortify. Resist magic. And the scales of pitiless justice. Something's broken. Something just broke. Something literally just broke. Okay, this went from 255 to 205. And I can't wait because there's enemies nearby. Now I can. Theoretically, okay. We'll figure that out later. I have had enough. I have had enough. The jank is real. Ugh. Yep, Angie Minx. The jank is real. Sometimes the game gets a little jankier than I'd like it to be because it's old. cold as fuck. Am I still going the wrong way? No. Okay. I might have just taken a permanent damage, which is fine. I can handle permanent damage. I just need to know about it. When something pops up at the top of my screen and says, hey, you have permanent damage, that's fine. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Now I'm just irritated in general. Where is the trigger? There is a trigger. There's a pulley. There's gotta be a pulley. But if not, then I have to find another way. I am right there. Remember, I'm done. That's the antechamber. I want out of this fucking shrine. Again, if I have a permanent damage buff, or, you know, whatever, I just need to know about it. Oh. That's all I want. I just want to know about it. I just need it to show up. Tell me it's there. Otherwise, fuck off. Okay. Now I go back to... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna find out why it did that off camera. In the meantime, we're just gonna go up. We're gonna turn in this quest. And then we're gonna raid out. That's all we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, they don't have to be, you know, hidden anymore. Are we supposed to talk to Martin? Yeah. Turn in the quest and then raid out. That's the goal here. Yay, Martin.
Ah, you're back.
Here it is. Don't handle it. Okay, yay! We turned in the quest.
Have at least...
Yay! I made it! I made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. We did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. And there you go. Okay. I love that Valros became Chibi Valros right there at the last second. That's just beautiful. Okay. Okay. Who is raid? Who are we gonna raid? Oh, that's a fucking no-brainer right there. Alright, my lovelies. We are going to raid Ruin. Because he bullies me, we're gonna bully him back. Ha! Although, I don't get to bully him like he bullies me. Raid message. Is that... Oh, for fuck's sake. That a dragon or... No. Is that a dragon? No, we're not doing pickles. Oh my god. Is that a dragon? First of all, not everybody can do the pickles. Okay. Stop. Okay, so for the subscribers, that is the message for the subscribers. For the people who are not subscribed, just say, is that a dragon? Fuck. It's not loading.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody's supposed to come at the orgy. If everybody doesn't come, it's not an orgy.
God damn it, Minx. That's a good one. That's a good one. Good one, Minx. I like that. Also, Sui, hey, what's up? Nice seeing you. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I am Ruin. I'm a dream dragon, otherwise known as an incubus dragon, and this is my slumberland. I hope you enjoy your stay here. What were you playing, Minx?